This is Kindness Rising.
Well, I didn't mean for that to happen, but guess what? Sometimes it does. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Today we are talking about appreciation, not just the polite kind, not just thank you, not just the quick text, the head note, the appreciate you, buddy, on the way out the door. We're talking about a deeper kind, the kind of appreciation that makes you grow in value. It makes something grow in value. A house appreciates, an investment appreciates, a piece of art appreciates, your memory appreciates, and maybe people do too. Maybe when we truly see someone, believe in them, listen to them, and reflect their worth back to them, we're not just being kind, we're adding value. Let's rise together. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Sup, Roofy, sup, Keithy. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you rocking it toothless today. Just for you, Keith, because I know you love it. Hey, do you know that there's an emoji for me? I have my own custom emoji. I'm going to be rocking it. There's actually a traditional emoji out there missing a front tooth. It's freaking awesome. I love it. Kathy is in the house. And of course, Jess leading the way. Jess, did you get your Dylan tickets? I hope you did. I hope you did. Yeah. Anyway, good morning. Good morning, Kathy. Hope everyone is rocking and rolling just the way they like it this morning. And I do. I want to start. I'm going to start today with a word I've been turning over in my head. And you guys all know I go for my walks. And this one hit me. This one hit me. As I was going for my walk, sometimes your mind just goes blank. And actually, it came from a song. Going out west, going out west where they'll appreciate me. And I started thinking about that word appreciate. To appreciate someone, to increase their value, or to be grateful for them? Or is it the same thing? That's what I was playing around with in my mind, right? Most of the time when we use the word, we're like, thank you, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yes, you do appreciate me because they're adding value to you in some way. Well, shouldn't we be saying something more like, you appreciate me? You increase my value? That's the thought that came to my mind. Aparna, good morning. Welcome in, Aparna from LinkedIn. Rocking and rolling this morning here on Kindness Rising. Absolutely. Thanks for joining. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel over on YouTube. I know we connect on linked as well, so awesome. Anyway, so this is what's going through my mind. I'm like, appreciate. I'm just sitting with it. Again, I said it before, the house appreciates, your investment appreciates. It grows in worth over time. So if appreciation means increasing in value, then when I say I appreciate you, maybe I'm not just saying I thank you, right? Maybe I'm saying I'm worth more because you're here. The idea that when someone appreciates me, truly sees me, believes me, reflects my worth back to me, they're not just being grateful, they're actually increasing my value. Just by witnessing me, that's the part that stops me. We spend so much time, energy thinking about the appreciation we give, but how often do we recognize the appreciation we receive? Absolutely. Remember that kindness isn't only the gratitude we hand out. Sometimes it's the value that we add to each other quietly, constantly, consistently, every time we truly see another person. You appreciate me, I appreciate you, and together we grow our value. That's the spark for today. Absolutely, Jess. I see you. Ooh, plenty of tickets left. I forgot if I asked you, is that Outlaw tour this year? I think we talked about that. I'd be curious. Does Dylan still do a full show, a full set, or does he go out and do his 20, 30 minutes as part of a tour? Or what's he up to these days. And I want to talk about, keep going with this idea. Oh, crap. I knew I was going to forget something, but guess what? I know how to make change on the fly. All right. Who in the world? Are we ready? Who in the world? Who in the world? Yeah. So here's someone, if you think about appreciation, seeing the value in others, there's another little clue, side clue, but here's the real clue. The real clue for today's episode. Good morning, Matthew. Mom, did you just rename me? Matthew. More like smash you. No, I'm just kidding. Good morning, everyone. Hey, Sully's in the house now, too. Now I feel complete. Here's our first clue. Rocking in just in time, Sully, for the clue. He became famous by taking us places most of us have never been, both geographically and emotionally. Took us places most of us have never been, geographically and emotionally. Who in the world are we talking about today? That's your first clue. There will be two more as we continue to roll through our day about appreciation and maybe how appreciation grows over time. And that's what I want to talk about on our wait. That happened today? Yep. I'm going back to a day. I don't know if I remember the day specifically, but this has become a part of my life. June 25th, 1984. The 12-year-old Matthew had no idea what he was in for the day that Prince and the Revolution released their album, Purple Rain. Purple Rain, Purple Rain. It's not David Attenborough or Darling Nikki. It is Prince and the Revolution releasing Purple Rain. Come on, any one of us in Gen X, we've been asked the question. It's the question. Best album of all time. This one is always one that comes into my mind from start to finish. From a musical appreciation, from the storytelling, because it wasn't just a record, it was a mood, the movie, the look, the sound. It was actually a color. Defined a color. Rock, funk, gospel, pop, heartbreak, swagger, and vulnerability. We saw Prince truly stepping into himself, despite his problems. I'm not going to say the guy was perfect, but he invited the rest of the world to be like, come on, come see what's going on over here in purple world. But this is where I think this fits the theme and what it reminded me of today. Some art really does appreciate, not just financially, culturally, emotionally, and personally. The songs you hear at 12 or at 16 and think, sounds cool, never heard that before. At 30, oh, that's my heartbreak. And at 50, no, it's actually about longing, forgiveness, ego, faith, loneliness, and trying to become yourself before the clock runs out. That's appreciation. The thing didn't change, you did. Your life gave it new years, and sometimes people work the same way. The people in your life you may not fully appreciate in the moment, you appreciate later. At the time, maybe they were just the background music, but over time, their value appreciated. And Purple Rain is a reminder that some things are not fully understood the day they arrive. Some things grow into their value, and so do some people. So don't wait 40 years to recognize what has been valuable all along. Tell someone while they can still hear it. That is Luke. That happened today. I know someone in this audience has got to have thoughts about Purple Rain or Prince. Come on. That's automatic. Automatic for this crowd. Automatic for the people. Wait, that was REM, I think. Automatic for this crowd that Prince should trigger something, I hope. I know what it triggers for me. I listen to all the time. It's a go-to. It's like, I just want to listen to something in the car, listen to the whole thing through. Oh, Mom, don't say sorry. I love it. That's why we're here. We're here to be ourselves. I'm sure you're over there trying to type on an iPad or something. But yeah, Anyway, yes, Keith, Purple Rain is the best. It is the best. Let's go crazy, buddy. We're going to do it. All right. Bunch of high floor. Terrible. All right. Kindness spotlight. Let's roll into it because we're still on a mission here, guys. I'm having a lot of fun today, but we're still on our mission to multiply kindness and unlock growth for good people doing good work. And that's what we do every day with our kindness spotlight. All right. Today's kindness spotlight shines on an organization called Give an Hour. When I first came across this organization, what stopped me? Not their programs, not their statistics, the name, Give an Hour. Think about that. It's just an hour. Anybody know that reference? An hour doesn't sound like very much. It's one episode of your favorite TV show, a commute, a lunch break, a meeting that probably could have been an email, but to someone who's struggling, an hour can change everything, and that's why Give an Hour exists, working to make mental health support more accessible through volunteer mental health professionals and peer support community programs, and this is their mission, helping build resilient individuals and communities by improving mental health and emotional well-being 1 hour at a time. Sounds like a pretty cool organization. It actually started off as a volunteer organization by some therapists, actually. I read a little bit about it. I thought that was kind of cool because, you know, that's cool. Like, okay, I could be being paid for this, but you need this, and I'm here. I can help you for the next 60 minutes. Nothing is more important than you. That's pretty cool situation. All right. Anyway, let's giveanhour.org. Check it out if you care. If you don't, if you don't, come here. Purple Rain. Oh, the song, forget it. I mean, the song Purple Rain in and of itself is enough to carry an episode. The skating rink, yes. Of course, Jess. This one is a couple's skate. All couples go to the floor. If you're by yourself, go get a Coke. I would always get a Coke. I actually don't know how to drop a link, but I mean, does that actually create a link if I do that? I don't know. I'm still learning my way around here. 51 weeks into this thing. All right, we're coming up on a full year. Okay. All right, let's get off of this. Time is flying by. I have so much to talk to you all about, and I don't know. All right. I think this is Clue 2 coming up. We got to do Clue 2, but first we have to re-review Clue 1. You're welcome, Jess. Jerry Ginger, welcome into the house. I still don't see you, though. I'm like, is imaginary real? I don't know. All right. We're back on our whoo in the world. Clue 1. He became famous by taking us places most of us have never been, both geographically and emotionally. And let's rock with the second clue. He had a sharp tongue, a restless spirit, and a deep respect for the people who actually make culture and great food happen. Sharp tongue, restless spirit, and great food. Probably gotta be maybe thinking about it. Who's out there? Yep. I'm writing out on a bit of paper. Yeah, exactly. I gotta get. Oh man, tear off the back of an envelope and write your note. Right? I got you, Jess. That's the way I do too. Oftentimes, I have a notebook and just write it, handwrite it. All right, we're gonna do our lessons from the Grateful Dead. I wrote this one a while ago. I'm trying to remember what I'm talking about. Okay. See the other side. See the other side. All right. Today's Are You Kind segment is about appreciation as a way of seeing, and the Grateful Dead idea that fits this so well, not just one lyric, but a whole way the Dead invited people into the community. They were never just performing at people. At the best, they were creating a space where the audience mattered. The band played the song, but the crowd carried the energy. Every show became different because the room was different. The people were different. The night was different. That's appreciation, and that's a relationship. And of course, I've got to quote the line from Scarlet Begonias: once in a while, you get shown the light in the strangest of places if you look at it right. Let me repeat that. Once in a while, you get shown the light in the strangest of places if you look at it right. And that's the whole lesson today. Appreciation is learning to look at it right. The person in front of you, the conversation, the quiet helper. Look at the person you've gotten used to. Because sometimes the value is already there and we just stop noticing. Kindness asks us to keep noticing, not in a fake, forced, motivational poster kind of way, but in a real way. The way a Deadhead listens for the moment in the jam when everything opens up, the way you realize the song you've heard 100 times still has something new to say. People are like that too. Your spouse, your friend, your kid, your coworker. And you have still have parts of yourself waiting to be appreciated. So the question is, are you kind enough to look again? Because once in a while, you get shown the light, but you just have to look at it right. That's today's Grateful Dead lesson. All right, cool. I love that I don't chase everyone away with that. Thank you for sticking around. Yeah, we are rocking and rolling. I think maybe my second clue was a little too obvious for some people out there. Congratulations, Jess, on your guess. I'll still give my third clue. We'll still play along, but yes, I love to talk about this guy, and we will. Richard Dawson, exactly. Hello, dear, he would say. Hello, dear. Why don't you tell me a little something about yourself? Yes, Richard Dawson, classic. I loved him on Family Feud, and I also always enjoyed his banter. He was a banterer, you know. I mean, that was his whole thing. He could just connect and banter with people. So he was frequently a guest on Match Game. Oh, it was Jerry that got it first. I'm sorry, Jess. Thanks for giving credit where credit is due. That's one thing that I always believe in, and I appreciate that you have that value too. Hey, listen, none of us has any new ideas, and none of us has thought of it first. So if someone contributed, hey, that was their idea, not mine. That just triggered this thought in me, right? All right. Thanks, Jerry. Thanks, Elizabeth. I didn't see you there. I'll try to welcome every single person who says hello as quickly as possible, but I missed you. Elizabeth, I'm glad you're here. Come join us 7:30 a.m. Eastern every weekday morning here on Kindness Rising as part of the Mornings in the Lab Authority Network. Check us out. Check us out on... This is the Orange Gang. This is the Fox Gang. I didn't think of that. Now, I think this would be more appropriate for that question, Jay. Right? Now, this is the Orange Gang. This is the Kindness Rising in the Morning Gang, where we get up and get after it every single day, rising kind, and have a little bit more high fives for humanity. Absolutely. You're the first one. I've been doing this for a year. Most days I wear this band, and guess what? No one has ever made that reference. I think it's funny, though. I got to come up with a funny name for our gang. The Fox. I called my studio the Fox Den. So what's our gang? I don't know. Maybe it's your turn to contribute something, Jay. If you come here every weekday morning at 7:30 a.m., maybe you can name the gang. All right. Stop with that silliness, Matt. Stop with that silliness. All right, let's get this thing over with here. I'll give you your third clue, even though you guessed it, because I worked so hard on it. You guys got to indulge me on that. He became famous by taking us places most of us have never been, geographically and emotionally. And of course, as soon as I added sharp tongue, deep respect for people, and great food, absolutely a brilliant man opening the world to people. And he became known for traveling the world for food, for food, but most people remember him for how he listened. Okay. We know it's Anthony Bourdain. Yes, we've learned that it's Anthony Bourdain. So stick around for my kindness compass, and we'll have your reveal of the who in the world right after this. That's me being silly for a change. Yeah, I'd say who's in the kindness gang? Jay? Jay's in the kindness gang now? Or am I in the kindness gang? I think we could come up with a better name than kindness gang, but that is what we do. Kindness. I see you, you see me. We're all part of the same kind. Absolutely. All right. And as part of my commitment to that, I always like to move us from thoughts to action because I could yak all day long and never move into something. But here's some ideas of how to add value through appreciation. 3 ways to add value through appreciation. Number 1, appreciate specifically. Don't just say, you're great. You're great. How about I noticed how you handled that conversation? I saw how patient you were there. Wow, I really appreciate how you make people feel so included. Specific appreciation lands deeper because it tells people you are really paying attention. Appreciate out loud is our second way to add value. Of course, all of us think so many kind things about people, but we never say them. We assume people know it. They usually don't, or they need to hear it again. Say the thing, send the text, make the call, write a note. Don't wait for a retirement party or a funeral, a goodbye to say what someone meant. Appreciation has more power when it arrives while someone is still carrying the weight of what they contributed. Absolutely. Number 3, receive appreciation without deflecting it. I love that one so much. I love that one so much because so many times when we talk about appreciation, we talk about giving. We have to be open to receiving it too. It's sneaky. Remember, so when someone says you did a great job and you go, there's nothing, no problem, no big deal, no BFD, as I say. I appreciate you. When someone says that and we dodge it like it's a dodgeball in middle school, receiving appreciation is part of the exchange. Thank you. That means a lot. That's it. Thanks. That means a lot. That's it. Let it land and let someone add value to you. Make sure you're specific, out loud, and receiving appreciation with grace. And that's how we rise with kindness and appreciation. All right. Kindness, homie. Bullshit Studios. What's up, Petro? Thanks for jumping in, buddy. I appreciate you so much. You can come here and pitch through our bullshit anytime you want. Yes, a smile from the door. Exactly, Jess. That's what we're talking about there. Absolutely. All right. Well, thanks for sticking around for my compass. And now we'll do, at the moment everyone's been waiting for, or haven't been waiting for, it's been known most of the morning here. We're talking about Anthony Bourdain, our mystery person, a cultural translator, professional question asker. Yeah, pretty complicated dude, no question about it. But most of the people worth listening to, they're complicated. And that's what made Bourdain so powerful, right? He seemed kind of allergic to shallow appreciation. He didn't say this place is beautiful. He wanted to know who cooked the food, who caught the fish, who was misunderstood, who was proud. He appreciated people by taking them seriously. And that might be the highest form of respect. Not romanticizing them, not using them as just scenery in the background. Oh, look at the steaming pot of soup in Vietnam or wherever I am. No, not reducing them to a soundbite. Sitting down, eating what they offered, listening to what they knew, and letting the rest of us see their value too. That's why Anthony Bourdain fits appreciation today, because for him and for us, appreciation. That's the tooth. The tooth gets in the way, or isn't in the way. Appreciation is not flattery, it's attention, and attention, when it's honest, can be an act of kindness and an act of love. That is Who in the World reveal, Anthony Bourdain. Absolutely, absolutely. All right. What else have I got for you today? What else have you got for me? How are you doing? Are you getting up with a little bit of kindness, a little more high fives for humanity? We're getting ready to get rocking and rolling as part of the day and Mornings in the Lab. You're going to come on, head on over to Mornings in the Lab with Keith, John, and friends while you're doing your thing. Be inspired by the work they're doing there. Jason Hewlett's coming out to the lab, I think, tonight at 5 o'clock. Petro, jump in. Are you going to be there tomorrow? Are you live tomorrow? John Petrocelli, Dr. John, Bullshit Labs on Friday. Absolutely. Yep. I got you. Yep. Sports. Yep. All those things are true. And thank you for acknowledging it. Horrendous situation in South America. Absolutely. We need to acknowledge that with some compassion and some understanding. Holy crap. Yeah, that was a big deal. So thank you for acknowledging it. Sports. Absolutely. We're not a news show necessarily, although I did find a kindness in the news story. We can find our news all kinds of places. We wake up for a half an hour every day, weekday morning, 7:30 a.m. Eastern, to get you up with a little bit of hope, humanity, and heart. A little less rage bait, more high fives for humanity. Just like this story, kindness in the news. We spent a lot of time talking about the risks of artificial intelligence, AI, and those matter. But once in a while, a story comes along that reminds us something important. Technology isn't kind. People are. And I read a story this week about a kid, just briefly, a kid who saw a problem and submitted an idea and was supported financially for his idea. It's using AI to detect the pace of people walking across streets. His grandparents were struggling across the street and worried about cars coming and the light changing. And he invented, created, built an AI tool that senses the pace and can extend the red light if someone is walking in the path, in the crosswalk. That's pretty cool. And it was built for a grandparent, not because he thought it was cool AI. Probably thought it was cool AI too. But that's the whole point, is that kindness can be a motivator. It can be a catalyst. Absolutely. I thought that was a cool story. Little filler to wind us down here on Mornings in the Lab Network. We're continuing to build every single day. New friends joining us, new shows in the works, all kinds of programs. If you need to, you do need to. But if you want to, we can help you. We can help you put yourself in a position of authority to show your authority to the world. Because going live is the best way to do that. I'm not hiding behind AI. I'm not polishing this post. Yeah, I wrote a little script, little notes. But when someone comes in the chat talking about being a gang member, how can you hang? Can you hang with that? That's what you're showing when you go live. And that's what I'm showing when I go live. I appreciate the kindness gang coming out today. We're going to wind down and head on over to Mornings in the Lab Network. Maybe. Yes, we are. There it is. It's against another hour. We talked about Purple Rain. We talked all about appreciation. Appreciation is bigger than gratitude. It's the act of adding value. And the beautiful thing, we can do it anywhere, at the breakfast table, in the office, a text message, a phone call, whatever. Or a story someone has been waiting for years to tell. Today, find one person and appreciate them in a way that adds value. Not vague, not automatic, not just thanks for what you do. A true appreciation that shows the value that they provide to you. Because you appreciate me and I appreciate you. Thanks for starting your morning with me. Come on back tomorrow morning, 7:30 a.m. Eastern, right here on Kindness Rising. Now get on over to Mornings in the Lab with Keith, John, and friends. I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, stay uncommon.